Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new Realm News. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I hope you're all doing great this week. Hopefully, you are crafting some really great things. I have an interesting episode for you all today. As a reminder, this will be a shorter episode due to personal things going on in my life, but it will be a great episode nonetheless. I will be presenting to you a poll that I made over the spear. This has been a highly disputed item since its introduction on Minecraft Fall Live 2025 event. I wanted to create a poll in order to gauge the Minecraft community's sentiments towards it. It was very interesting to see just how varied it truly is. I think you will all find the comments made to be interesting as well. I hope you all enjoyed the show. With that said, let's begin. My friends, welcome to the beloved poll time. Yes, this segment of the show has been going on since episode number 2, I believe. So it is a staple of Realm News, and I absolutely love that I'm able to involve the amazing Minecraft community into this. This is where I present a poll to the Minecraft community, and they vote and leave comments. You can join them by going to r/Realm News and leave a vote there. I typically leave a poll every Saturday. This week's poll is this: do you like the spear? I added this along with that simple question. Quote, "Hello, my friends. I want to know if you like the spear." We learn in Snapshot 25W43A that the lunge enchantment will famish us the higher the enchantment level, and that the charge attack will deal more damage. Overall, what are your thoughts on the spear? Give it a rating on a scale of 1 through 5 below. 5 being the best and 1 the worst. End quote. Pretty straightforward, and this poll had a good outcome. 90 votes even. I consider that a great turnout, folks. Now let's go over the results. Remember, category 5 means the best and 1 is the worst or most disliked. Let's start with the loser of the poll. The loser this week is the number 2 group, who earned 5 votes or 5.5% of the total votes. Number 1 group came in second to last place, scoring a total of 10 votes, which amounts to 11.11% of the pie. The number 3 group came in third place with 20 votes, which equals 22% of the total votes. Second place is the number 5 group, or the best or most liked category, which earned 25 votes or 27% of the votes. And then first place is group number 4 with 29 votes or 32% of the pie. I was actually shocked that number 4 came in first place and beat number 5 by 4 votes. Not a huge victory margin, but still, I was hoping more people would have been thrilled to have this weapon and shown that by voting for number 5. Oh well, the people have spoken, and honestly, number 4 isn't too bad. If you break down this scale by percentages, then number 4 would be an 80% approval rating. I personally voted for the max best number, which is number 5. Why? Well, because I find the spear to be a well-designed and thought-out weapon. I thought it is just a neat weapon that fits the Minecraft aesthetic very well and is absurd enough that it seems appropriate for it to be in the game. Unlike many players, I actually enjoy the spear's mechanics, such as how it will drop after a certain amount of time due to it being heavy, thus causing you, the player, fatigue in the arm. Also, speed is a factor in how much damage will be delivered, and we learned from Realm News Flash Report number 57 that the lunge enchantment will cause your hunger bar to decrease depending on if it is enchantment level 1, 2, or 3. Higher the enchantment, higher the cost of hunger. So, I think this is a great way to add strategy to a weapon. Instead of just clicking a button and doing the same swipe, we now have a weapon that requires some finesse and skill. This is a game changer in my opinion, folks. Also, the fact that we can upgrade the spear tip from, say, copper to diamond as an example is simply fantastic. Plus, this is going to add to a lot of decor in people's builds. Those are my reasons for why I voted for number 5. Perhaps I'm a bit naive when it comes to gameplay. It does take quite a bit for me to get annoyed with the new addition that the developers give us. The Lava Chicken music disc and the dentist painting are the only complaints that I have had since I've played Minecraft. So I really enjoy this new weapon, and the ways that we can use it are just phenomenal. It is a great weapon to have while playing solo and great for multiplayer. The spear gets 2 thumbs up from the Dark Lord. With that said, let me read off some comments made by some people from the Minecraft community. I will start with the person who requested to be anonymous, but they said this, quote, I like it a lot. 5 from me personally, end quote. Great. Looks like we know one person who voted for the number 5 category being the best. This is exactly what I voted for as well. Thank you for that comment, my friend. Next, I have a comment from a well-known veteran commentator on the show, Rusted Russ, who says, quote, honestly, I haven't been this excited for a new feature since the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 World Gen overhaul, end quote. Whoa there, buddy. That is one heck of a comment to make on public. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very excited for this new weapon too. The majority of people are in favor for this weapon according to the poll I read off, so I cannot wait to hear about what everyone does with it. I bet multiplayer will be using the spear like crazy for jousting tournaments. Thank you, Rusted Russ, for another great comment. The next comment comes from a fellow who goes by OneSubstance7795, who says this, quote, I hate the lunge enchantment because it moves you. It should be like a 20-second cooldown, so there's absolutely zero movement with it, or remove it to be something else, end quote. I was not aware of this, quote-unquote, movement when applying the lunge enchantment. I wonder if they mean that you are moved when you get hit by the enchantment spear, or if you are the one lunging. I don't play in experimental, so I am not completely aware of what you mean exactly, my friend. However, I am sure that would be a nuisance if it causes you to recoil. That wouldn't be fun to experience something like that on a narrow peak or ledge. Thank you for that comment, my friend. And folks, I apologize for that ding in the background. That was my cell phone that I forgot to silence. Anyways, my next comment comes from a familiar face named exact_Western52, who has been a guest on the show and is a moderator at the Realm News Reddit page. He says this, quote, I really do love the spear. It is such a unique weapon. I believe it is the only weapon in the game to have a cooldown that makes it even more special in my opinion and unique. I love how you can hit mobs further away with it as well. And also the lunge enchantment is really cool as well. I can see it really being used for parkour maps and also for PvP, end quote. I totally forgot about how it has the longest reach out of any of the weapons in the game. That does give it a unique advantage, and I also love the lunge enchantment along with the skill required to operate the spear effectively. You're right, my friend, and I can see this being a great weapon for parkour maps and for PvP. I think SMPs are going to thrive with the spear, and I can see so many mini games being created around this. Thank you, bud, for that great comment as usual. That said, folks, that wraps up this week's show. I know it was a short one, but that's all I could work in given the circumstances. At least we know how people feel towards the spear. I thought it was interesting to learn that the majority of people gave the spear a 4 out of 5 for an approval rating, 32% of voters to be precise. The poll was rather varied, but the majority of people enjoy this new weapon, and I can see why. It provides versatility in combat, an area that lacks any strategy whatsoever until the spear came along. So, I see this as the beginning to a new combat future for Minecraft. I think they are going to be taking baby steps in order to upgrade the combat system entirely instead of doing it in one update or drop. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. If you want to write in and leave a comment or cast a vote on a Realm News poll, then go to bio.link/Realm News and click on the Reddit link and become a Realm News member today. I appreciate you all taking the time to tune in today to this short episode of Realm News. I hope to be back on a regular schedule again one day soon. Sooner than later, I hope. But that is all dependent on outside circumstances. However, this show will go on at this compacted format until further notice. I appreciate the patience with the temporary change of format, and I wish you all a great rest of your day and happy crafting. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/Realm News. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/Realm News. No pressure though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.